This video explores how AI is changing the structure of the internet and how you and your business can capitalize on this shift by skating to where the puck is going. What this video isn't is a short-term and immediate, here's
10 AI prompts to 20x your productivity.
Instead, we're going to take a holistic 5 to 10 year approach so that you can rise with the shifting tide rather than try to catch an immediate passing wave.
You just drop in, just ride the barrel and get pitted.
I predict that by understanding the principles in this video and acting upon them, it will be similar to moving your business online in the 90s. The method I'm proposing of business information delivery isn't super common yet, and it might not even be clear or even profitable in the short term, but by doing this now, you'll put yourself way ahead of the curve. You'll be iterating on the cutting edge, you'll future-proof your business, and you'll reap all the rewards as the internet shifts towards this new AI-driven model. To do this, we'll look at how the internet works, how AI is changing the way the internet works, how that creates a problem or gap, and ultimately how you and your business can fill that gap to capture value.
Take a spin, now you're in with the techno set. You're going surfing on the internet.
The internet is made up of mostly free user-generated content, aka people and businesses upload information to the internet like websites, articles, news, price lists, services in order to capture attention, which can then be monetized.
Case study.
For example, in 2019, my friends and I started a men's health blog that at its peak got over 100,000 visitors a month. But we didn't do this in the traditional fitness influencer way. In fact, we weren't even authors on the website itself. Instead, we would use our own money to pay writers to create reviews for the site and then pay doctors to review those reviews to make sure they're factual and accurate. For years, we personally subsidized this doctor-certified content to be uploaded to the internet because eventually Google rewarded us and started ranking us for terms like Viagra versus Cialis. Stick with me here. We didn't put this information on the internet out of the goodness of our heart or because we have some weird passion for boner pills. No, we did it because over 25,000 people a month searched the term Viagra versus Cialis hoping to solve their problem. Once they search it, our site came up first, they would read our article, there was a link in our article to the manufacturer's sites of either one of the pills, and the manufacturers would give us an affiliate commission of roughly $80 per sale. So between Viagra versus Cialis and a few other high-ranking keywords, that blog was making over $40,000 a month, and then we sold it to a publicly traded company. I tell the story of my affiliate site not to brag, but because it's a straightforward example as to why people are incentivized to upload valuable information to the internet. And we're not these outlying profiteers. This is generally how the internet works. News sites are creating headlines and stories so that you click on them, they can serve you ads, and they make money. Big brands are creating tutorials and thought pieces to increase their brand awareness and drive sales, and review sites are generally trying to funnel you towards affiliate commissions. Once you understand this monetization structure, you start seeing it everywhere and reading things with a more discerning eye. But we're not here to debate the morality of the current SEO-based structure of the internet, because that might all be changing. In the next couple years, Googling something is going to look a lot different, or perhaps won't even exist. People are already turning to chatgpt instead of traditional search engines to ask questions and receive answers in the form of natural language as opposed to a list of websites. Because of the power for AI to process natural language, both for user inputs and answer outputs, things like chatgpt and Google's own AI engine Bard are able to cut out a step in the question and answer process that we currently see on the internet. So instead of question, list of websites with answer, answer, it is now question, answer. Now, I'm not saying AI or ChatGPT is going to be a Google killer, because Google knows this. They're in the race themselves. Recently, Google unveiled its new look for its search engine results page. Right at the top, you'll see a large block of AI-generated text. This block answers the user's question directly. That might be great for the end user, but what this does to the publisher, or those people incentivized to put information on the internet, is change things up a bit. One, it pushes the top result way down on the page. Two, the user's question is likely answered in this block of text, meaning they don't need to click through to the top result anyway. This makes having the top result less valuable, which therefore means there's less incentive to upload valuable information to the internet to get the top result. As AI rapidly improves, more people will begin to trust this block of text, it will become more common, more people will use it, and these changes will become more pronounced, which might be great for the end user, but ultimately that would lead us to a lack of information or an information supply problem if incentives aren't fixed for publishers. Luckily, that's where we're heading now. AIs are large language models trained on data, and while the existing data out there might be good for timeless questions, what about all of the questions that people have that require real-time or varying data like news or even a business's hours or price lists? If AI simply answers everything directly and passes on no value to the information curators on a mass scale, who's going to want to upload valuable information to the internet? To fill that information gap, big tech companies are either going to have to hire hordes of information curators and reporters, or they're going to have to maintain a system of incentivization. No matter how big and powerful these tech companies get, I don't think the model of hiring out data curation is feasible or economical, and that leads to them maintaining an incentive structure for people and businesses to upload information to their large language models. So as we shift into this new paradigm of question and direct answer, it makes sense for you as a business owner to package your information in a way that the AI can use it inside of the large language model. A website won't be enough. It's kind of like how you had to put your business online, now you have to put your business into the AI. We're still in the early stages, but the closest thing I'm seeing to a new packaging are something called chatgpt plugins. As of the filming of this video, there are roughly 70 chatgpt plugins available to ChatGPT Plus users, and large companies are already seeing this as a first mover advantage and creating these plugins. As an early example, let's take a look at a large and existing reservation app, OpenTable, and how they built a ChatGPT plugin so that users can interact with their database through ChatGPT. OpenTable's plugin works inside of ChatGPT when a user goes into ChatGPT and enables the OpenAI plugin. From there, a user can chat with ChatGPT, and when ChatGPT realizes that the user wants something like restaurant recommendations or reservation times, it will utilize the OpenAI plugin. For example, hey, I want to eat some good Chinese food on Thursday. Are there any reservations available in Venice Beach around 7 p.m.? ChatGPT can parse through that question and its natural language, realize that the user wants restaurant recommendations, when they want them, and a general time frame, and return recommendations. Right now, the plugin looks like a hybrid of a chat and a search result and uses Google's same incentive model of click through to book. You could even argue that the way this works now, it's not more effective than the OpenTable app, but that's all going to change. This is going to become a more seamless integration, and people are going to be more used to it as the human and AI direct question answer relationship matures. For instance, let's take a look at a plugin that's even more useful at this point, and that's Instacarts. Even without the Instacart plugin, you can ask ChatGPT questions like, could you give me a list of meals for the week and the ingredients involved? Now, if you enable Instacart's plugin, you can ask ChatGPT the same question, it will return the same results, and then you can simply say, can you add that to my cart? And Instacart will look through the ingredients, and all of this will be mashed together, added to your cart, and you have more or less a one-click checkout. At this time, some businesses are going to benefit more from a plugin than others, but it's all moving in that direction. And the point is that if you get started now building out your plugin, you'll be iterating on the cutting edge. So you won't be playing catch up. You'll be out there early, and you'll be integrating new ideas and new features into your plugin and growing as this space evolves and reaping the benefits once more and more commerce and people and attention start to shift to this new model of the internet. Again, it's kind of like putting your business online in the 90s or being one of the first apps in the App Store. It's a little basic and perhaps even gimmicky at this point, but it's all changing rapidly, and those who move first are going to be rewarded as the internet shifts in their direction. And that brings me to why I'm putting this free piece of information onto the internet. My agency, Peer Through, is working with clients to build ChatGPT plugins and consulting with teams who want to bring their business into the AI. If you take a look in the description, you'll find all the necessary links to get started working with me and my team. And we would love to bring your idea into the future and help you reap the first mover reward. So please check out the link in the description, and thank you so much for watching. Peace.